Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you've read the title, then you'll know that today we're going to be talking about KRATOM, something which I've really been drinking drinking a lot of over the last year since I left Australia and went to Thailand. Now, for those of you who don't know, kratom is it's not a herb, but it's like a tree, a tree leaf that grows predominantly in Thailand and Indonesia. Now, as a person who's tried both Thai and Indonesian kratom, for me personally, I would always side with Thai kratom over Indonesian. Better quality, better mood enhancing effects, and to be honest, I'll never drink Indonesian kratom again because it really stifles my ability to have conversations, which is no good. As a person who sometimes gets bouts of social anxiety, I don't need more social anxiety on my plate from drinking kratom. That's no good. It really can fuck up my ability to talk normally with a fellow human. So, Indonesian kratom for me is a no-go. But what I'm going to be talking about today is what I personally like about kratom from Thailand. Starting off with the mood-enhancing effects. If you've ever drank kratom, or if you haven't, let me tell you that a shit day in your head can turn into a beautiful day after drinking some kratom. The sensations that this stuff can give you really is beautiful. It makes you feel really sensual. It makes you want to it makes me want to read books and shit. And sometimes I even think about really getting intimate with my dream woman. When I drink some kratom, I become a really intimate, romantic motherfucker after drinking some kratom. And it can lead to when you're in a positive mood from kratom, the way you think is completely changed. The person that's inside is still it's not like psychoactive where the person that's in your brain is somehow changed. You're the same person, but you feel way more positive about stuff. You feel like you can achieve your dreams, and if you work hard, you can really make things happen. And the positivity that you feel on kratom can proliferate into the rest of your life, because this shit, at least for me, has a tendency to, unlike alcohol or weed, where the moment you consume them, your productivity is basically fucking zero. Like after I smoke some weed or drink some booze, you know, that's it really for me. When I drink alcohol or I smoke some weed, that's my productivity killed stone dead. Like no more productive shit is happening from that moment forward at all. I don't care what anyone says. I know Joe Rogan used to say that weed doesn't make people lazy. It's just lazy people being lazy, but I really beg to differ. I think weed kills your ambition and makes you just a fucking ambivalent slug who just can't be. I've seen people who are really ambitious who smoke weed and just sit down on the fucking settee all day and do jack shit. Oh, weed has the potential to turn you into a couch potato, whereas this shit doesn't. This stuff, there have been times that I don't want to go to jiu-jitsu. I just don't feel up to it. I drink kratom, and all of a sudden, like, I start thinking really positively. I start wanting to get my black belt in jiu-jitsu. I drink some kratom and think, you can be an amazing grappler, Ben. You could have great wrestling, great jiu-jitsu. You could do it. When I drink some kratom, I really feel this sensation. Number two, and this is a really important one for me, as a guy who has definitely had an issue with pornography in the past, particularly of the Japanese variety. This shit kills my desire to look at pornography and really to spank the monkey in general. I may want to have intimate sex with a woman, but that monkey that goes off in your brain, that lust monkey that we've all got because of all the porn we've been watching, it kills it stone dead. It kills it stone dead. Like, if you're on nofap or semen retention, this shit is gold dust. Now, I'm not telling you to get addicted to kratom, but if you're getting really horny and you really want to spank the monkey, if you have a cold shower and then drink a bottle of kratom, your urges will be gone. They will be fucking gone. Now, number 3, what I really like about this shit, kratom that is, this stuff, compared to alcohol or weed, is actually really cheap and cheerful. Like, the people that I buy this from, not only are they lovely, and not only is this kratom really strong, but they sell me a bottle for 50 baht. So 4 bottles, which will last me comfortably for the day, is 200 baht. And what's that? That's like £5. That's fuck all, really. If you've got a bit of dough, that's fuck all. Coupled with the fact that unlike weed or alcohol, this shit enhances and improves your productivity, doesn't kill it stone dead like smoking ganja or fucking drinking booze. This shit enhances your productivity. And if you're anything like me, your productivity and happiness are closely linked. It doesn't matter where you are in life. If you're really moving mountains and going at 100 miles an hour towards your dreams, your depression will subside. My happiness and my productivity are linked. If I train jiu-jitsu twice a day, then I make a video, then I read a book, and then earlier that day I made some money at my job or some shit, I'll feel fantastic because I'm doing productive shit. And this stuff is cheap and cheerful, and it can help facilitate you working your socks off rather than being a fucking couch potato. Now, coupled with the productivity enhancement, it also, unlike alcohol, which messes up your hormones and literally, I don't know if you know this, but when you drink alcohol, your hormones that control muscle repair after the gym are completely. I'm no scientist, but I heard from Dr. Mike Ismantel, or whatever his name is, that drinking alcohol after a gym session basically means the workout was for naught. But with this shit, like, it really has no such effect, and there's no real hangover, unlike alcohol. If you smoke enough weed or you do edibles, you can get something called a stone over, where the next day you just feel all lethargic and shit. And that's no good for me as a person who wants to be productive. Now, lastly, one of the things that people have reported, which isn't necessarily my experience, but it can, for some people, have positive social anxiety effects. Now, for me personally, for basic conversations, like if I was just buying a fucking Coca-Cola from the shops, I would feel next to no anxiety after I've drank kratom. But I'm not gonna lie, sometimes when I'm really kratomed up, I go to jiu-jitsu, and my conversation making skills aren't as good as they would be if I, hadn't drank kratom. I'm not gonna lie, but that may just be me. Who knows? So, yeah, I hope that kind of explains things for you. I really do like kratom. Sometimes, I'll be having a pretty cruddy day. I'll be driving around feeling depressed, remembering all the times that I didn't stand up for myself when I was younger, or some other shit, or the girl that got away. I'll be thinking about some negative shit. But then, I drink a bottle of kratom, and I feel the sun shining on my skin, and I think, if I put my nose to the grindstone, I can turn my life around. And it really is powerful, bro. Because if you feel that way genuinely, in your heart of hearts, if it can affect your thinking and make it positive, whilst you, because drinking alcohol can make you positive when you're under the influence, but you don't do work when you're feeling these ways. With kratom, when you're feeling this positive shit, you are then like fully capable of then, if you want to read a book, if you want to go to the gym and fucking lift a load of timber, if you want to write a blog post or fucking begin an online course, begin making your own online course, some shit, KRATOM can do that. A lot of people attribute really positive life success to KRATOM. One of them being Chris from Good Looking Loser, who is a real hero of mine. He owns the company Happy Hippo, which is one of the biggest KRATOM companies in the world. Forget just in the US, but in the world. Yeah, he's a real hero of mine. So, and he attributes so much of his success to KRATOM. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes in my life, I don't get like really depressed, but I do suffer from bouts of extreme boredom. But KRATOM, I'm not gonna lie to you, it makes everything that you do more enjoyable. So it really is beautiful for boredom purposes. So, and I'll probably never smoke weed again after I had a really bad time on edibles. And it's really kind of, I'm not even lying, I really think it gave me some type of PTSD. Because sometimes I think about the horrible like ways I was feeling when I ate an edible cookies. And I really have vowed to myself I'll probably never do it again. Weed for me is out. I will drink booze again, but I don't want to make a habit out of it. Yeah, I really like, if you drink KRATOM every day, there's nothing to be like particularly concerned about in the same breath as if you drank alcohol every single day. And yeah, I hope that makes sense. Yeah, no. Sorry if this video came out a bit shit, but I just wanted to get some stuff off my chest, eh? But if you fancy watching more videos and subscribing, then be my guest. Alright, goodbye.